Yeah, folks, I think Mr. Fantastic might be a little bit of a secret weapon in Marvel Snap these days with this Mr. Fantastic Living Tribunal deck, which, look, it's a Living Tribunal deck. Yes, of course, he's here, but I really think ultimately this is a lot of the time just a Mr. Fantastic deck where you can create these really powerful lanes in mid with Mr. Fantastic and some combination of Onslaught, Moonstone, Prodigy, and Mystique, particularly trying to create multiple instances of Onslaught that can give you really, really big numbers off your Mr. Fantastic, like 50 plus power on the flanks easily here with just that, ignoring any kind of Tribunal or Iron Man combo. But of course, that's also here if you need to go even bigger, sometimes create those obscene chains with multiple Onslaughts and Iron Mans and going hard in that direction. But this deck, I think, actually slots pretty well into the meta right now. There's honestly not a lot of stuff that counters this well. Most of the tech is in the Shadow King space because people are doing all the, like, big Shu Lao and power manipulation sort of things. There's really not a lot of Enchantress right now. There's a little bit of Cosmic Ghost Rider here and there, but even Wiccan decks that were typically running that have fallen off pretty hard. You might catch one here and there. Just be aware of it. But ultimately, that means people don't really have answers sometimes to the power output here. We're in a meta that's, trying to create the biggest possible numbers. Very often, this kind of deck can just do that. And particularly if you snap well with this one and are careful, I think this could be a really clean, surprising way to climb because everybody is expecting Tribunal stuff. I think sometimes the Mr. Fantastic lines sneak under the radar a little bit for how big and how crazy they can be. Of course, now there's a video out there that's going to change things a little bit, but I did have a good run with this deck today. I went 8-4. That's a 67% win rate, up 8 cubes, and would actually be up even more cubes than that with some snapping that's not for videos. I never snap for videos because it scares people away. So I think this can take some big cube chunks when you play it well and might give you that last minute edge or, nice start to the climb next month around if we're not in a crazy Star-Lord meta at that stage. I will note I have not yet hit infinite. I have about 16 hours, 18 hours to hit infinite. Stay tuned. I need to play a bunch tonight. I probably need, I don't know, maybe 3 to 5 hours is like a typical pace for this far. So I don't know if I'm going to grind it out or not. Like, I probably will. I'm going to try and see how it goes. If I get super bored, though, might be my first time ever not hitting infinite this month. The game dev stuff has taken up so much of my time as we're pushing out more and more updates on the game I'm making. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a go at least. I'll report back tomorrow. But for now, at least, enjoy this deck and be warned because I'm going to be running all the Enchantresses in the world as I try to climb tonight when everybody plays this deck. All right, Ravonna. Yeah, Ravonna's cool. You could do a cool little like Mystique copy in cloning vats and then like make some plays off that. That'd be sweet. You go double Ravonna? No, never. Luna left. Probably okay, but not that interesting. Double Sarah again, probably okay, but maybe not that interesting. These Agony stacks though are very spooky. I don't know yet if they're Scarlet Spider stuff. Yeah, maybe just Shu Lao stuff. Did we see Zombie Galactide? I wasn't watching. Well, we're about to find out something. Oh, Maverick is the highest cost card in hand, so they got a Sarah. Okay. Yeah, let's maybe go Sarah left, and then you can do Onslaught left, which is pretty cool because you got like crazy cheap Onslaught copies in hand. You also do want to have, that big Monster Metropolis line, so you got to be a little careful. We need timing. Oh, it's not fun. So looking more and more like Shu Lao here to me. Agony Maverick's gonna be pretty honestly nuts. If you go Sarah here, you're at 5. We can actually do that, right? 5 and 2. Or excuse me, no, we can't. That's 7. We're only gonna have 6. No, we can't do that. We're gonna have to decide. I mean, it's got to be Magic then, right? Well, you can go Sarah and Magic though. That actually might be worth the trouble. I wish I had priority here because I would actually kind of like to turn off this. I don't want the card in hand necessarily, and I really don't want them getting a crazy big Maverick copy here. So this makes everything 2 less for me. I got 2 turns, so I got like Onslaught and Fantastic Prodigy lines here that are pretty cool. Maybe a Mystique would be good. Iron Man could maybe spike a spot too. Yeah, it's amazing how rarely this deck actually goes for Tribunal, I think. Like, it happens, you know? There are definitely games where it happens, but I guess this copies... Yeah, this copies the base Maverick, actually, doesn't it? That's way better for us. Oh, we don't care about that at all. I am... Oh, yeah, that's fine too, actually. I actually prefer the space and like them having the car... Oh, that's actually fine as well. Oh, no, that's gonna give them the buff! Oh, that's actually... Oh, wait, hold on. No, because Zemo's getting turned off. So I'm only gonna have 1 spot left, but that's okay. I really only need space. I do have to worry though about another Omniversal turning off Limbo now is the bigger issue, maybe. So you have to like go for the Onslaught line now, which honestly, it's gonna be so good anyway that maybe isn't a problem, right? Oh, oh, they wanted that Agony bag. They're mad. Yeah. The magic was kind of... Oh my god. Oh my god. Turn it off. I don't need it. Turn it off. I don't need it. Turn off Limbo. I want the game to end right now. Just turn it off. Please. Turn it off. I hope to God they got Omniversal. I'm done. I'm actually just done. I don't need anything else. This is a ridiculous power output. If the game doesn't end, I'm actually kind of susceptible to them disrupting it somehow. So I'm hopeful that it just ends here, man. Please, God. End the game. I don't know how much disruption they have with Deafening Chord gone already. Definitely not impossible to have more. But maybe not too much more. I don't know. I really just want Omniversal to come down right now. That's an Omniversal over there, isn't it? No, I don't see the lines from Merlin's border, huh? Sadly. Okay, well hopefully we just aren't gonna get disrupted somehow then, because this is 1 billion points. Nice, it is Omniversal. Let's go. There is no chance they're beating 69 and 62 here, dude. 0 chance. No disruption mid, we know, so that's fine. They thumbs it up us. They're mad. I honestly, like, sometimes I do feel guilty. This time I don't feel guilty at all. I don't feel guilty beating Shulao at all. With the Mr. Negative portrait, no. I love you, Ron. No hate, Ron. Literally, I don't hate anybody for playing good decks. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not gonna feel guilty though. I'm not gonna bear this burden though. Great win, dude. Really nice double Sarah lines. This is just so ridiculously good. Again, this deck is rarely ever actually a Tribunal deck. I think it's really more of a Mr. Fantastic deck a vast majority of the time. Okie dokie. Raft we are not good at. Let us know they can eat the cube, but it doesn't really help them necessarily. So Hulkbuster is not good at Raft, but it's certainly very good at making a big Deadpool. Asteroidum is in a good spot for Mr. Fantastic, actually. That's okay. The Luna Snow though does mean we're gonna clog up a little bit there. Wave moves mid, which is fine, whatever. I think it's going to be hard for us to get a good Fantastic game, so we might have to go for Iron Man Tribunal stuff this game, right? Like it's here anyway, so let's just go for it. They didn't finish here, did they? I wasn't looking. Sure didn't seem like they've played enough cards yet. Yeah, so we'll go Onslaught. We'll go Sarah next turn. And then finish on oh, actually no, I think since we don't have, yeah, I think we have to go Iron Man Tribunal just straight up and hope it holds, right? I wouldn't expect them to have any disruption. I will say this Deadpool's big enough that they might actually just be able to outspike this, because we're only gonna be in the like 30 range or something, right? Especially without a wave there to add extra power. We're looking at 17 times 2 is 34 times 2 is 68 divided by 3 is like 23 and a half, or well, not, I mean 22 and a half. Hey, magic could buy us a little more time. If you go Sarah, you cannot do both Tribunal and Iron Man, of course. It's 4 and 3. If you had a Ravona down, you could. Don't think it's a Sarah line, right? If we do this, things do open up a little more. There's definitely different lines. This becomes really cheap. still. It's 3. This is 6. So you could go like Tribunal left to just stack points for Iron Man. And then maybe there's some kind of Iron Man Mystique line or something that's a little better. I don't know, like extending the game here, debatably high upside. It just really depends. How much can they muster, you know, versus us? Like, I think generally we muster more, but it's not inherently true. I also don't actually know if I need Ramona there, if I'm thinking about it, to be honest. I mean, a Prodigy would hit way harder there, but if I don't hit a Prodigy, I'm kind of in a weird spot, right? Because then I don't have as many numbers there. Like, I could put Luna left and Mr. Fantastic, so it's actually pretty similar, I guess, but you could do the Mr. Fantastic anyway. So there's that Deadpool. They did not play it right, importantly, but 44 is big enough, right, that I think it just spikes. I don't know if we're gonna get that big without a exactly Prodigy here. I gave myself the out here, guys. We might be big enough now. It's actually still not. No, we should be, right? I think we will be left in mid. I don't know. Null's really big. Oh god, no, I don't think they're gonna be big enough. 68. Ultron's funny. I don't think we beat 68, do we? I don't actually know. I don't actually know. These onslaughts get so weird. I don't know. I don't think so, right? Oh, we do. We do. It's not close. No, it's not. It's not close. No, we do. 68's not. Dude, it's so much power. Oh my god, I forgot. It's so big. This may be at a state. This may not be like at the beginning of the video. This might be like later in the video. You'll be like, dude, you've seen this before, but I haven't really seen this this recently at this stage of the recording. So geez, dude, it's plenty big. What an insane hit on the top deck. I mean, listen though, like that's. You play the routes in card games, right? That's something we've always talked about in card games. Sometimes you have to play the routes, you know, you set yourself up so that you can win. Don't make plays. Like the Tribunal wasn't going to be big enough probably. Like Tribunal Iron Man just doesn't win this game probably. So why play for that direction? Play for the one thing that can win you the game. And then, you know, maybe you manifest that sometimes. All right. Playing Vibranium honestly might be a bit of a liability. Sometimes space matters and like, not really. Like technically you should always have enough space, but I've already lost a spot. I don't actually know where cards want to be. Clea Flames are interesting for stuff like Iron Man. Shuri's Lab is very interesting for stuff like Living Tribunal. Let's sit again. We're not missing a draw yet or anything, so we can sit one more turn. 10 rings. Clea hitting already. Crazy work. Kiln. Weirdly, I'm really good at getting into Kiln via a lot of my plays. So I wonder if I can just get away with like Iron Mans and Mr. Fantastics and stuff. But I mean, currently, again, I kind of need the space. The weird thing is though, I don't know. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Shang-Chi is here. Of course, this hits never, but when my opponents play it, of course it hits. They get the Clea 10 rings line. Perfect on curve. I played this for 2 hours trying to get a video and hit it like once or twice, but they get it of course on the first try. I mean, the flames, it's a problem. It's definitely a problem to have the flames. I don't know what else to say. Flames right is not as big of a problem. Flames mid also kind of technically not as big of a problem because Shuri's Lab kind of outscales it a little bit, but still a pain. None of it's good for Tribunal, of course. So if you go Mr. Fantastic, Ravonna, you can go Prodigy. None of these are like crazy strong plays yet, though. That's the thing, right? We don't have like the Onslaught Mystique lines, you know, Onslaughts where things start to get really crazy. We're just not there. Yeah, Flames mid, I think totally makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Shuri's Lab, for the extra 1 point. How nice of you. Hey, now that's a good, I almost said that's a good Hearthstone card. It's not a good Hearthstone card. It is a good Marvel Snap card. The thing is, though, it's like, do I really win a second spot? Or, well, you know, if it's Tribunal, do you win any of the spots, right? I guess you're probably technically better off with it this direction for Mystique top decks. Does Iron Man go here? Probably has to, right? So does Tribunal, but you really actually want Mystique. You also really want Onslaught. Oh, this sucks, dude. Everything sucks. Everything sucks. I guess you put him here and you just hope the Onslaught or Tribunal, or, well, really Onslaught mid would be enough points. It just kind of sucks. Do they have a way to turn off Limbo that we know of? We don't think so, but I don't really know. All right. I mean, we're not, like, dramatically behind despite basically having done nothing. Like, the Mr. Fantastic's keeping it, you know, respectable so far on the flanks. Onslaught one time. Mystique. Can't play Mystique and Tribunal though, so it's like, does Mystique doesn't really help us win. Like, you could do maybe like Mystique here and Prodigy here. You go up 8, which is another 16, but really every Flames hits you for -6, which is a lot. The Mr. Fantastic never pulls back left, but it's very strong right with the Mystique. I'm just wondering, like, is, you know, an 18 power Tribunal mid just better? You know, it would be 18, which is really 36, which means we go to 58 and 5 and 6. 63, 69 divided by 3 is 23. Depends on how hard they go for Flames, but every Flames removes 2 points from every spot. So that would be more like, if they played 2 Flames mid, I'd be more like at 20 and 20. But if they played 2 Flames mid, they would be getting a lot of other points mid. It's not impossible actually that Tribunal holds, but I'm just gonna go for this 2-for here and hope this holds instead. Brood is not too bad actually, because they don't really get a lot of doubling there. Surfers are scary, but a lot of that's elsewhere. But Right's still gonna be very hard to beat. I don't know though, Iron Man plus Mr. Fantastic feels like it's gonna beat it, right? We're getting 2 more Mr. Fantastics here in a second, and I'm gonna win mid. Oh my god. Ooh! It doesn't get closer than that. 26 to 25. Oh my god. The Tribunal would not have worked out, by the way. There's no way. We said it was like 23 max or something, right? And that was even without the, they didn't play the Flames, but I don't think it would have been enough. Oh my god, Fantastic holds it. This was a tough game. We didn't even really draw Onslaught, which is one of our most powerful cards. I'm not sure I maximized points here. It's just hard, you know, seeing 3 or 4 turns ahead always, but it worked out. Woo! Close game, dude. Close game. Ravona's a good start. We can go for Eternity Range. Not too worried about that Galactus, honestly. Obviously, it can be a... I just saw their name started laughing. Okay, well, Kill makes me want to get some stuff mid so I don't waste space. Oh, no, I guess we have Magic always. I'm not that worried about the Rock either, though, honestly. Let's just go mid. I mean, it's not about Ebony Maw. It's just, I want to build a location of small stuff, basically. Magic, Ravona's fine with it. Hey, that could actually be quite advantageous. You know what? Actually, Wave first is probably better here. Technically flips the Ebony Maw #1, which is kind of a cool bonus. Lets you cheat that Onslaught out as well, which is cool. Not again stressed about the Rock too much. And obviously they probably have ways to get power here, but it may not be happening immediately, you know. So we can actually go Mystique Magic next turn, which is perfect. I forgot I'm not able to get mid again. I'm not playing the Magic now. I mean, do I care though? Not really, right? No, not really. As long as they don't have a Enchantress or a this is like a Fin Fang Foom or something, I bet. Let's put the Mystique there for that Onslaught. Magic over here. Then we can just do like Iron Man, and we just need to find a Tribunal at any point, right? War Machines, chill. They're back in the Ebony Maw line now. Yeah, I would love to be able to play Iron Man and something else. That's 3 Onslaughts. Can I play an Iron Man and a Tribunal next turn, though? No. So the Onslaughts don't do any good without the Iron Man. Like, you need the Iron Man to make those relevant. And then I just need to top deck Tribunal, right? I don't have a Mr. Fantastic line, really. I mean, I guess I'm, like, not terrible with Mr. Fantastic, right? Because the Iron Man can still be pretty big commitment, right? But I'm worried. Hey! it's that easy. Let's go. Okay. Just be good. But anyway, their name made me laugh really hard. That portrait of that name's funny. I don't. I'm sorry, it's funny. I'm not gonna pretend it's not funny to me. It's funny. I have no shame of the funniness. I think we're gonna be okay here, right? Foom is revealing first if it's even Foom. It's well, not a Foom yet. It's an inch. Oh! Oh my God, we dodged the Enchantress, dude. I think we're totally okay. We're 100% okay. Double Onslaught's insane, man. It's always ridiculous. Yeah, it's. I was worried. We're literally an order of magnitude bigger. Yeah. Good top deck, dude. I don't think Mr. Fantastic wins this game, right? I don't see how. It wouldn't have been enough mid or right. I don't know. Well, right would have for sure been okay, probably with Iron Man. It was enough points anyway, but I don't think you win mid at 35, do you? Somebody do the math on these onslaughts. I never know how they. It's solvable, but it always is a little bit annoying. But you know, top decks make life good. Top decks make life nice. All right. Need some good cards. Don't have them right now. Orcus Forge not exactly the best card either. Luna right maybe to leave space mid for fantastic locations and space left for Avengers stuff. In rings Wiccan, dude. Wow. I haven't actually looked at the numbers, but I'm pretty convinced it does make Wiccan decks just worse. It actually makes it less likely you find your Wiccan, but let me check the data on that to check my assumptions. Wiccan. Best decks post Infinite. They're all bad. So, and they're all running Shang-Chi for some reason. I wonder if that's... Maybe that's not a coincidence that they've all looked really bad because they're running Shang-Chi. I don't know. I don't know. If we get an Onslaught, I want to put it left. So maybe I put the Sarah here to set up for a potential Onslaught top deck. Be pretty Onslaught and Ravonna maybe. Oh, or not. Cube gone. I mean, of all the things to silence in my deck, though, those are not the worst ones. I can totally live with those. Let's just do this and sit for a second here. These are going to be very cheap cards to play, so we can definitely piece together a pretty good turn. Onslaught's still a little expensive, though. So is Moonstone, right? Like, not perfect just yet. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Wiccan decks, I don't know. Is it just a Wiccan problem, or is it a Shang-Chi problem? You know what I mean? Did people force the Shang-Chi in mistake? If you look at the last 30 days, all the Wiccan decks before Shang-Chi are way better. Could be a meta shift there explaining that, but at the same time, guys, it just makes you less likely to find your Shang-Chi. I think people need to maybe move away from that. I don't know. I'm not the world's leading expert here or anything, but feels a little shaky. Yeah, this sets us up best, right? This is a pretty good final turn here, mid, or wherever the Iron Man needs to go, I guess. Probably right. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. I'm a little worried about Fin Fang Foom being really big right, but it's not. I don't have to win all 3 spots, right? So maybe it's not a... Oh my God, how did we almost win an Ares roll? That's actually remarkable. The good news is, right, like, I get to shift power away from right. Like, I get to develop power there and then move it away. The problem kind of, I guess, is like that the Iron Man is part of that. But, you know, Mr. Fantastic's also going to lead into the Iron Man. So I think the question is, do you play Iron Man Mystique left, you know? Like, or you do it this way, I guess I mean to say. The alternative, of course, is really stacking into the Fantastic, but this takes you to what, 17, and then you get up to actually 30. Well, no, what am I doing the math on? I have a tribunal down already. That math's totally made up. I have no idea. I'm too lazy to do the math. I think this is probably right. This feeds multiple Mr. Fantastics into multiple Iron Mans, which I think I like better. If this deck did have there's the Foom. If they did have an Alliath, maybe we'd be cooked. But I don't think that's as common right now. Everybody's greening it up with Foom. This is gonna flip a million points here, right? Like, we're gonna be fine. I think, I don't know, 40 and 46 are really big numbers. Oh no, I don't think we are gonna be fine. Hold up. Oh no, I don't think we are gonna be fine. That's not enough, right? That's not enough. Oh no way, it's so close. No! Oh! Boom! You son of a gun, Foom. Dang, I might have needed to double Iron Man right, but it had such a lower basis of points that I didn't think it would be right. Like, I thought I wanted the points from Tribunal, you know? Dang, dog. That's a tough loss. Thought that was a freebie. All right. Yeah, this is a decent Mr. Fantastic setup mid, I guess. Reed's Lab would be pretty cool, but I'm really bad at that. I mean, Luna's okay at it, but it helps the opponent too, usually. Lin Lee doubled up here, man. This is sick. Dude, come on. Bro, I can't catch a break today. I swear, man. This is only good for one turn if I turn it off, though, so that's at least nice. I'd rather play Luna Snow early usually, but I want to try to deny the Reed's Lab upside for a turn. If I draw Sarah, I'll regret that. Like, it won't have been worth it. I'd rather have my own plan accelerated. If you don't draw exactly Sarah, though, I think it's probably worth it. Okay, so dude, for a second, I was like, I thought that was a Sarah for a second, dude. I was about to lose my mind. So you go Onslaught on 6, and you just set up a big Reed turn, right? Like, Mr. Fantastic Mystique or something. I don't have enough to play. On 7, am I going to be able to play all 3 of those? No, that's 9. Oh, but I got turn 6 and turn 7, so I have time. Yeah, I can do that. So Onslaught, then you go Mr. Fantastic, then you go Prodigy Mystique, right? And you get 3 Onslaughts. Yeah, that'll be the dream there. As long as you don't get countered, we'll be okay. Generally, decks like this don't have a lot of space for big, you know, like an Enchantress or Cosmic Ghost Rider, which seem to be the 2 counters for us. It popped up out of nowhere today, by the way. I haven't seen an Enchantress or a Cosmic Ghost Rider in 17 years, but today they're everywhere. Now, I know in some cases, you know, obviously when you play things to counter, that pulls them out of people's hands. Normally you might not see them if they don't have a reason to play Cosmic Ghost Rider, but we've certainly had plenty of reasons for people to play Cosmic Ghost Rider before. Today, anyway, not tilted. But I don't expect that in this kind of deck. Maybe they'd have space for like a Shadow King, something a little cheaper. I don't know exactly. I did see one of these decks have like Bastion in it, which is pretty cool as a way to like copy your swords or your Lin-Lees or whatever. And create some extra points. This is a really cool Lin-Lee's setup already. And I will say too, like, you know, Spectrum's looking very strong here, but I think we're going to maybe get out ahead of that anyway. They're full left, so that's good. Right, of course, everybody will get access to again on 7, but I'm just locking in mid here. I want to go Fantastic first, and then I need to go Prodigy Mystique. Yeah, that's perfect. All 4 mid. Moonstone, right? This is a cool deck, dude. This is really good points for them so far. So it's really just like a Spectrum math problem now, right? So like we said, Fantastic first, then Prodigy, then I think it's Mystique, right? Just to copy the Prodigy, maybe throw just random Moonstone left or whatever for some bonus points. Onslaught's worth way more than Moonstone, so we know we can do that. I mean, this is going to be just a lot of points. I don't actually know what it is. Like over 100 though, right? I think so. So it's really just about do they have counters or not. The secret weapon has been engaged. This might scare them off too though. Like, you might want to snap here if you're not trying to get good video footage. Not commonly an experience most players are aiming for, but a unique one for me, certainly. Opponent's thinking a lot here. That's not a Cosmic Ghost Rider, thank God. Does buff Goliath and Moonstone, but that's chill. This is already probably enough points to flip spots, right? Not quite, actually. They might feel sort of confident here. Oh, I can play an Iron Man, I forgot. Oh my God. Forgot about Luna energy here. Honestly, like, this is gonna be a lot of points right for Iron Man. As long as they don't have an Enchantress, which why would the ongoing deck have an Enchantress or a Cosmic Ghost Rider? Indeed, the retreat has occurred. I am kind of sad we're not gonna get to know how many points this is. Somebody do the math and tell me. It was going to be a lot because it was gonna be 3 Onslaughts. It was going to be very, very, very big. Very big. Hey, Ravona Wave is a fun start. Red Hulk is not too spooky. You know, numbers don't really scare me in this deck for sure. Double Onslaught, probably too expensive to really work with, right? Let's actually leave mid a bit open for Mr. Fantastic. I mean, Whiteheart Room would actually be totally insane for us if we just wanted to like commit some garbage over there. You know, you go like Onslaught, Just because, I don't know. Maybe you still go onslaught mid here just to start that train. Oh my god. That's good for us later, not exactly good for us yet. So you could like do this to get the +3 right now. I think, like I said, you still maybe go onslaught, just do this next turn. Or well, still don't really love Mr. Fantastic over there, I guess, but we'll figure it out. Galactus first test the opponent, no big problem. It's scaling us all again, like it's scary. We don't love numbers, but we can get around numbers, right? We can work on. Oh, I forgot Luna Snow. Oh my god, we can just do Prodigy if we want to waste it. Do we want to waste it though? Also, the Ice Cube on the Onslaught is actually kind of a weird, annoying thing. I mean, I have to magic this turn. I think you just do this. Just take the Ravona and take the White Hot Room and have a crazy turn 7, basically. It's definitely not perfect, but 2 Onslaughts alone is already pretty nuts. Iron Man as well. So this is definitely just like a big chamber deck. Some kind, right? So we get the energy. We have crazy discount. Like the discounts honestly don't even matter. You'd almost rather have that Prodigy anywhere else, but it's okay. So we need to find, you know, Tribunal. Oh my god, can I really not play Onslaught and Sarah together? That's kind of alarming, isn't it? It's like, is there any good top deck here? Iron Man. I guess you don't actually really need Tribunal. We have so much energy. Mystique, Onslaught would be playable. It would be great to like fill a spot mid though, because it's like you're losing that spot anyway, so you kind of might as well Sarah here. Just makes it free anyway. But then you couldn't go. I mean, yeah, the cube really does create a pickle, man, honestly. Maybe you just do this because who cares about the Sarah, right? I think this is the way to go. But you finish on Onslaught in case you get Mystique. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. This is definitely the play, 100% for sure. Not even remotely up for debate. It's just 100% for sure the play. It's already 1,000,000 points actually with double Onslaught with the potential for more. Like this could go pretty hard. Iron Man's nuts. Mystique is nuts. Moonstone's actually not bad. Yeah, I think we can trust this. Yeah, nice. Yeah. A little bit of puzzling there just about, you know, space and all that stuff, but definitely worth the investment left. Mr. Fantastic, I mean, already putting out 24 or really 18, I guess, right? But Moonstone was going to go hard again because it's both a Mr. Fantastic and then the Onslaughts hit it as well. So just chains of craziness here. Good little win. Good little win. Mr. Fantastic. Yeah. Could be a fantastic game. That's the kind of secret weapon of this secret weapon deck, right? Mr. Fantastic can do some spicy stuff. Set up those cool Prodigy lanes. Copy your Onslaughts, you know. Copying an Onslaught with Prodigy late and then playing Mr. Fantastic at the same time is really cool if you get him down early with the wave or whatever. Cloak is cloaking their intentions with this turn 1. Tough decision there. Hey, Cancun. All right. That's actually sort of sick for a Mr. Fantastic if you think about it. He like is small and he doesn't care. Although, you know, we can get some points there if you put in a Moonstone and Onslaught. Those are big numbers. But what if Mirror Dimension turns into Cancun? Then it's just a race for right, which means like Iron Man Onslaught just farms, doesn't it? Weird how much Wiccan I'm seeing today, by the way. It's been a lot. Like a lot of Quicksilver Wiccan. Did not have the Shang-Chi. Chimichanga? Yeah. Okay. Doesn't kill a draw, so I'm not mad. I think you go Luna first. Let's actually, like we said, let's leave right open just in case this becomes Cancun. Then right is just all in, which actually Mr. Fantastic again pretty good at because you can force points over there without taking up space. So next turn would be like Iron Man right. Maybe regardless of the Mirror Dimension roll, just because that's a good spot to set up either way. Oh, it's Chimichanga and said, oh no, that kills a draw for me. Oh no, I just realized. I was so convinced I needed that one. These decks do sometimes have Cosmic Ghost Rider. But I don't know if that's really something I can even avoid. You know what I mean? I might just have to risk it. I don't know. I think I just kind of have to risk the Cosmic Ghost Rider life. Another Chimichanga. I was playing earlier today like exclusively Shulao, and now I've got decks with like counters which popped out of nowhere. I was like getting no counters anywhere, and now everybody's got counters. That's you know how it goes. Always what you least expect or want. I mean, for the record, we could also just still do this for tiebreakers, right? Like, you know, Mystique into Moonstone or something would be perfect. Prodigy would be insane. Just worried about Cosmic Ghost Rider. Herbie, Chimichanga. Do these decks run both Thing and Cosmic Ghost Rider often, right? Think so, right? Wiccan Shulao. Cosmic Ghost Rider, no Thing. Cosmic Ghost Rider and Thing with speed. That one has no Herbie. It's hard to say. It's just kind of all up in the air, right? Man, we did not hit any good follow-ups, by the way. What the heck? I literally have nothing to do here, man. I guess you play Magic just because that's the only way to get any points here. This sucks, dude. Like, the Mr. Fantastic mid doesn't do anything. If they have Cosmic Ghost Rider, we just lose by a billion. Not even remotely close. Shadow King hurts us, but not as bad. Surely we win a tiebreaker here, right? Totally do. Yeah. Okay. Boring bad win, honestly, man. Like, just not a, you know, boring win, but we take it. Thank God no Cosmic Ghost Rider. Seems like they don't have space for it with like Surfer, Herbie. There's a lot going on here. Shadow King. They do have tech, but not tech that's particularly relevant against us, which is nice. We dodged some tech. Okay, Wave Onslaught always gives you fun opportunity. Hey, that never hurts with Iron Mans. Magic is good too. Miniatures Lab, limiting our space is a little bit clunky. Oh, Luna? Hella gone, no target. Mr. Fantastic, does mean he's kind of gone from mid ever, but we can probably make it work still. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I should have asked before playing this wave, like, do you leave more space here for like a full stack on these? Because, like, you know, normally I would do Onslaught here, try to create a line that way, but like I can just go double Onslaught Mr. Fantastic already. The challenge is you're not very good right. You know, you're kind of just honest right, and because he's right, you don't have a lot of play elsewhere. So I don't think so. I think we have to look for Iron Man. It's actually more likely we find it thanks to Zinlaw. We also have Magic, so we get another draw there. There is an Iron Man for them as well. Their hell is gone, but they can still make some big plays in these decks for sure. Do we rip the Ravona here, or is that a wasted space? Sets up Prodigy well. You can still do Iron Man and Mystique. You wouldn't be able to get an extra Onslaught copy. I gotta probably just play Tribunal next turn, right? And then figure out something left and mid later. So it's gonna have to be Iron Man, really. You kind of have to hit Prodigy Iron Man this game to win, I think. I don't know if we have a choice beyond that. Also, Mystique getting buffed honestly kind of sucks, doesn't it? It's only really Iron Man getting discounted by Ravona now. Blade loses the blink. Okay. A really strong mid, but that in and of itself isn't a huge issue. Oh, man. So now it's got to be double Iron Man mid, which is still going to be enough to win, but I got to hit it. If you hit the Prodigy, there's nothing to play off of. He copies an Onslaught, but there's no... Oh, no! I don't think we hold... Wait, maybe we hold 7 and 10? Probably not. I don't think 11's big enough, right? It is enough! Let's go! Oh my god, I love when stuff like that happens, where these like sneaky plays just backfire, you know? Like it's no the opponent's right to go for it, I think, but just absolutely a sneaky backfire is so funny, dude. That's really cute. Really funny.